everyone, and welcome to Dimensions of Love. So lovely that you are all here and joining. If you are a returning subscriber, hi, love you. If you are a new subscriber, thank you for being here. You have been led to this message for a reason from your higher self or your soul that needs you to hear something right now. I channel energy mostly, but I am a clairvoyant, clairaudience, and I receive messages in downloads in different ways. Today I'm making this video because there is a strong energy of the shadow aspects. So both as above, so below, so to speak. And today's video, I don't know when I'm supposed to post it from Spirit, but I know I have to make it today just so that I can connect to that energy that is happening. And when we are connected to our shadow self or the shadow aspects, remember that those are shadow plays. So none of that is truly real or belongs to us, but yet it's different layers and different aspects of our conditioning that needs to be cleared out. And so by me channeling this energy today and feeling it, hopefully this can activate those aspects within yourself and allow you to do the same thing, because the energy works in both ways. I never do videos if I feel like the energy is, if I'm doing my own inner work, or if I feel I'm being connected to a specific energy, then I don't usually do these videos. I do these videos when I come off a meditation or if I feel called to by spirit. But today is a little bit different, and because of that, if you've watched this channel before, you've seen that we have both higher and lower polarities in our tarot card readings that we are actually using as tools. Remember, all of these aspects, channeling and tarot card and all these, are just different aspects that helps us as a tool to get further and higher up in not expanding, yeah, expanding ourselves in that sense, but reaching more consciousness within ourselves. So having a deeper understanding of who we are and the connectedness to everything. And these tools helps us to kind of have them in the journey, but at the end goal is for every tool to drop and fall off, so that we then can understand the ultimate truth, which is never changing, always the same, never moving. That is what you are. And we are, of course, in different layers of these understandings. So take everything always as it resonates and connect to yourself of what you feel spirit needs you to hear here, or just stay in this energy right now, and the transmutation will happen simultaneously as this video is kind of going. So that is how I'm being guided to do this video. And also I want to make a little announcement, because I do channel messages usually here, but this channel is also raw. So I'm having it kind of open and in journey, because this channel is not just to overwhelm you with information. This channel is a safe space for everyone to feel loved, to feel included, to feel that they can expand and be themselves without anyone using their energy or using them as benefiting themselves in any way. In this case, that would be me as the holder of this channel. I don't want it to be like that. The whole point of this channel is for me to cheer you all on, because I have the gift of seeing your abilities, and I just want you to expand in your ability to understand that the power is you. You hold that power, and for you to just expand on that and to find out that unique aspect of the whole that you are. So we're all different. So I don't want you to be like I am here, or I don't want you to be like anyone else. So listen, I want you to listen and decipher what is resonating and what is not resonating. You're not supposed to agree with everything that I'm saying. That is when you are unique. If you're agreeing completely, then you need to to challenge yourself more and ask yourself, why do you agree completely? Because the whole point of this channel is for you to recognize your own strengths and understand that you have them inside of you, and for you to expand. So I'm just here to cheer you on and to tell you that you are loved and you're supported. And whenever you feel down or you feel disencouraged or you don't know where to turn, and you just don't trust the world, because we can all feel that. That is our shadow aspects of what has happened to us and is imprinted in us that needs to be worked through. So I want this to be that safe space, because I never had that safe space and I've never experienced it anywhere. And I'm truly a love giver, a motherly energy. So I just wanted to create the space. When I was going through my awakening, I just felt that push and that call, and that is why I did this channel. So I wasn't expecting anyone to see or to look, and I didn't know that it was going to grow in the way that it's growing. And now I feel kind of like obligated into this channel to just be here and show up for you guys, and to let you know that this is wonderful because we're doing this together. So this was not just a choice done by the speaker here. This was a choice made by everyone that is subscribing on this channel to grow this space. So I really want to thank you all for creating this space for everyone else, to when they enter to this domain, that they feel that they are safe and that they can expand, just to take a little breather, because it's difficult to work through our shadow aspects, which I'm bringing back to right now, because this energy that I'm feeling right now, it's working through this shadow aspects, and challenging different beliefs and authorities, and what's been stored there and what needs to be cleared out. And never suppress your anger or hold it down. I would advise everyone to just say everything that needs to be said. Sometimes it's not pretty, it is not meant to be pretty. We're all humans and going through it, but it's better to uh, clear it out for, for yourself than to suppress it. Because when we suppress, it's when we create both sickness in our body, in our society, and in our energy field, which affects everyone else, because everything is ultimately light and energy, right? So try to clear that out as much as possible, and don't be so judging towards yourself when you do so. I know, I understand it can be difficult, especially if you're an empath, to just go off like that, but just allow yourself to do so, and trust that people that know your heart and yourself, when you know yourself, you know that you are creating um, that healing for yourself, because it's a sign that you have self-love, which might not appear so much when you're in the shadow aspect, and that happens. Whatever it is, if you're talking loud and think that some situation is crazy, why is this happening, has everybody lost their mind, whatever it is that you just need to let out, just allow it to happen, and then reassess yourself and try to understand what shadow aspect needed to be cleared. Why was that pattern happening right there? So just always try to grow within yourself. And it's not easy. I do understand this, but all I know is that everyone connecting to my energy and to this channel is probably in the same path of wanting to do that difficult healing, feeling called and having the strength within themselves to forge forward into perhaps a difficult direction, but yet there is, you are made strong for this, okay? Not everyone can handle what is being thrown at them, but I feel everyone in this channel has that strength, that they can persist and prevail at the end of the journey of understanding. And that in itself is an honor. So I'm truly grateful and I'm truly honored that you are here and that you're doing your journey. Whatever you are in your journey, it doesn't matter. There is no judgment here. It's just to cheer you on and to let it be, because there is different layers of this transitioning from one to another and just going deeper and reaching higher. It's so different, and it takes different amount of length to do so, because it's all in our conditioned mind. And that's why I'm talking about this shadow aspect. Is when we are truly awakening, it takes just a snap of a finger. It's an instant. It can just happen very quick. But the condition in mind, to recondition the mind, is a different process. So here we have to be more gentle with ourselves. We have to allow that, so to speak, time in the 4D to happen, for that, for this transition to happen. Because if we look at the other world of how it works, the earth takes its time. So it's not something that just happens from day to night. It just takes time. The same way our mind and all of these elements are connected to the earth. So when something has been conditioned in such a distorted way, of viewing reality in that way, to shift that, it takes time. It needs to be, a little needs to let go and be released, and then new information needs to be put in. And just like a computer and everything that is processing, we need to be shut off in order for it to upgrade itself. So it's reassessing, understanding yourself more, and then shutting down like a computer. You can't use a computer when it's in the back screen, right? You're updating your software, and then comes the screen that's white, that's green, however it is on your computer. Uh, when that screen comes on, you can't write, you can't use it. Why? The same way our mind is wired in that way, that when we have gathered this information and we have got rid of a lot of junk files, then comes this time when we're upgrading ourselves and we can't use our mind or anything. And that's why meditation is so beneficial, because when we are standing in complete silence and allowing whatever needs to happen to come up. So there are things coming up to being released, and there are new informations that are being integrated, like light codes coming from higher aspects. Okay, so everything is being clear, and the shadows aspects are being cleared out. And when this happens and we can stand like this in quiet, just take 5 minutes a day. It doesn't have to be a lot of time, just a little time, for you to reassess yourself and just stand in this quiet space with yourself to clear out. So just see the mind as a computer that needs that break so it can integrate that new information and release everything that doesn't serve. And then you can't do anything, because if you're doing something, again, you're not completely upgrading your software. So you're not upgrading your mind or anything. So that's why it's so beneficial to be in that space of not doing anything, like being completely still where you're not moving. If you're laying down, if you're sitting up in a lotus, if you are sitting in a chair, however you are comfortable, as long as you don't fall asleep. Because again, we tend to fall asleep because we run away so fast. The shadow aspect doesn't want us to see it for how it is. So we might fall asleep when we do a meditation. That's why we're integrating this short meditation when we're talking like this, so that you can, in the moment, whenever you're watching this video, can just stop for a minute and just close your eyes, because you're still, and you just allow yourself to be in that space. And it can take 1 minute some days. Perhaps you can do 5 minutes some other days. And again, with time and with practices, you can do a longer. But the point is not to sit in meditation for hours. The point is for you to just take a step back and do nothing. Just, you don't have to see it as a meditation. It can be a short prayer, as just closing your eyes, being completely still, and observing the thoughts, observing your breath. Just be an observer. that is enough for you to radically change how you think and how you perceive things, okay? And again, everything is a slow process. Don't rush it, because there's no need to rush in processes when it comes to the mind. But when it comes to you as a soul and understanding, that understanding can happen right now. So you can understand this right now. And again, here the mind might come in and try to overcomplicate things. It's very simple for the soul, and awakening and understanding is very simple. But for the mind, because we are conditioned in this way, we tend to see everything so complicated, to a point where we're disabling ourselves to see the simplicity. And with that, I'm saying, when something is simple, we can't believe it. We might say, it can't be simple as this. It has to be something else, because we're conditioned in our mind to overcomplicate everything. So the simplest things can become so difficult for us. And here again, we have to recondition the state. And we can only do this by recognizing where we are in our journey. How far are we willing to go? How much can we take on? How much can we release? And this is where you are in touch with yourself and understanding this, which I believe that all of you are. Otherwise, you won't be here or see this channel or be connected in this way. So wherever you are in your shadow aspect journey, just continue to go, continue to grow. And I feel in the collective that it is very much emphasized on governments, on belief system, just outdated belief system that was probably not even yours. It was inherent, it was given from teachers, from co-workers, from parents, like all of these belief systems that you are questioning right now. It is okay to, even if you realize that you've done something that wasn't serving you, or that you felt tricked into doing so, it doesn't matter. Don't blame or accuse anyone. Just simply just let it go and recognize it, and know that everything is a journey, and everything gives us these unique sets of experiences for us to grow even stronger in who we are and what we truly are, our essence, our blessings. So allow all of these things to, and even if you feel anger towards a society, a group of people, whatever it is that you feel, allow that to happen, but also let go and have this compassion that everyone is going through different things. And yes, I do understand it is not easy. It is not, I'm not saying it's easy at all. This is so difficult. And just by you being here and doing this is amazing in itself. Not everyone is doing that. Some people are comfortable and still sleeping and acquiescing and giving away their power because they're not ready. They're not ready to face all of that. If you're here, you're facing something. And that takes tremendous courage to do so. And I really want you to clap for yourself in those moments, that you are willing. And of course, we'll make mistakes. And that is okay, because these mistakes help us to grow. Every mistake teaches us something. If we don't do any mistakes, we can never expand. Then we're stuck in the same, and we are in the comfort zone. When we make mistakes, it's just, we just own it, apologize, and always know that we come from a place of love. Because when you truly come from a place of love, as this channel, Dimensions of Love, everything is always connected and intentionally in love. And as long as you stand there, no matter what mistakes you make, all of it will be okay. Because it's not selfishly, it's a collectively. It's a mistake of wanting to change, to better not only yourself, but also everyone else around you, in your society, in your community, in your country, in the world as a whole. So I would encourage you to try and not be afraid of doing those mistakes, because we will do many mistakes. And as this channel, I tell you openly, I do also mistakes in these channels of how I film these videos, everything, and I put it here open for you all to see, for you all to go back to this channel and see the beginning of it, how it looked compared to how it's looking now. For you to understand everything is a learning, and I'll put myself out here for everyone to see if that helps at least one person to have the courage to do something different. Because that is what I want to acknowledge you all to do, to be that unique self. And I know it is difficult, but it is okay. See, I'm here, and I can tell you I mess up also, but I continue to go and I continue to grow, you know? Keep on growing, keep on glowing, okay? I always write that in the description box below, so follow that, okay? Keep on growing and keep on glowing, because you are a beautiful being of light, and we share the same source, and you're amazing and you're meant to be happy, but we have a lot of things we need to go through. This is how we experience this reality. So for these shadow aspects that will go through you this summer, I encourage you to face them head on. Don't run from them. Just face them and then release them, whatever needs to be released, so that you can continue on into your journey. And know that you're always supported. You're always supported. In this channel, everyone that's here, you're always supported. This is a safe space. I'm just holding space for you so you can become your authentic self. I'm cheering you on. I'm not convincing anyone on this channel how they should do it, what they should follow, any teachings. No, it's just very, very simple. It is made of love, and it's a cheering, and for you to understand the power that you are. This is what this channel is about. And different dimensions, of course, as I'm getting into now. Because recently I made a video where I'm channeling, I play guitar, but my main instrument is my voice. So I use my voice and then I channel, and then this channeling I sing and it comes through. And so I wanted to share a dimensions of that with you. The sound quality is maybe not the best, but I really want to share that with all my subscribers and see if you like that type of channeling, because I do that type of channeling too, but just for you all to connect, because vibrations and tones are also very beautiful for us to connect with. So I hope that you will enjoy that video. And just now, if you've come this far into this video, if you've listened this far, I would like to invite you all to just take a deep breath wherever you are, whatever you're doing right now, just to close your eyes for 1 minute. That's all, just 1 minute. It's for yourself, for the love of you, okay? So just hear the bell. Close your eyes. And just be conscious of your breath. See where you can find your breath. Is it deep or shallow? Breathe in and out through your nose. Wherever you're floating in the universe, just come back to your body. Just feel your feet. Feel the roots underneath your feet. Visualize them. Visualize yourself being stable. going up through your legs, go through your whole body. Just scan yourself all the way up to the top of your head. Register the discomfort or the comfort without judging or wanting it to change. Just observe. That's all we're doing. Two more breaths. Breathe in. One more breath. Breathe out. And then feel free to come back. Just open your eyes. Hi. Look at the video again. Just like this. Just the simplest exercise that will ground you and bring you back. I thank you all for being here. Thank you for taking this time for yourself. I hope you'll enjoy the video we were talking about. Also, we will post, if you like to see those tarot cards readings that we are doing with the transitioning of the moon, from the full moon to the new moon every month. This upcoming full moon will be in Sagittarius, that we will post before the 4th. So if you enjoyed that, to work with your feminine aspects, please check out that video to help you. And of course, we're connected with all of you. So when we're doing those card pulls, it's your energy in your current situations that we are reading to. And of course, it's always free and shared with love to help, because not everyone is in position to be free economically, and there's so many restrictions now. So just a safe space where you don't have to have any obligations or feel that you have to, not trying to sell anything, just giving it freely in love as much as I can, of course. I also have my limitations. I have a lot of things on my plate right now. But I hope that you'll enjoy those videos, and I will try to squeeze in also to pick the weekend cards. I hope that you all like that, so that you can see your weekend and train your intuition. And of course, all of your likes, shares, and subscribes are always appreciated to make this channel grow, because I mean, it's kind of fun now when it's growing. It's like watching a plant. I love growing things. So when you see a seed come in this dark soil, and then all of a sudden you see a sprout and it's growing, I find that to be so fascinating and beautiful. And I've never seen anything digital grow, so seeing something digital start to grow, it's kind of fascinating too. It resembles everything that is happening in this reality in different dimensions. So that is one of the dimensions. So thank you for that, for giving us that experience to be a part of it. And thank you all for participating, because truly you are the ones that are making all of this happening. And we're just thankful to you all. And we're always cheering you on. You are amazing. Never, ever, ever forget that you are amazing and that you are loved. You've always been loved, okay? So make sure to love yourself. So as always, beautiful souls, have a wonderful day. Sending love your way. Bye, everyone.